It seems this is the entrance.
Green Lake campsite. We are now at the Green Lake.
Oh, great start, buddy. Getting motion sick. Oh well.
Michael, a self-explanatory fool. He leads the life of a clown in front of his popular peers, like a companion animal to them. He has turned himself into one of those chattering, gong-holding monkeys, clowning around with a head filled with junk food, alcohol, and psychedelic potions.
Green Lake campsite. I hope we can find a clean and vast lake here to swim, with or without a swimsuit. See my muscles? The young ladies will all crazily scream for these puppies. Ho, ho, ho!
Oh, cringe. I never want to see you ever again. I hope you're the first person to die, if someone does die.
Ugh.
Exactly.
Freddie, an athlete, captain of the school's rugby team, an ostentatious, self-centered, and annoying narcissist. He is in the prime of his life, a period which will be recalled repeatedly and eagerly decades later, like a drunk man obsessively licking the salt off the snacks.
Damn, Freddy. For 1 second in your life, could you please stop thinking about taking your pants off?
I don't feel like that needed to be censored, but sure. And also I agree.
Jason, the young scholar. He is the teacher's favorite student. Straight A's, clever, reliable, and logical. He pays more respect to girls than most of the idiotic men do. His interest is reading those encyclopedias or looking into some strange science stuff.
You can wipe your face with this, Michael. We will get to the camp soon.
And the Virgin. There is a non-aggressive, harmless amount of gentleness and beauty in her that you don't get to see much of in this crazy time. She was born and raised in a faithful Christian family, along with other sisters. She attends the reading session held in her community every weekend. Lower your voices. Enough shouting. I'm still hungover, so don't mess with me and everybody will stay happy. Understand? Blondie. Reckless and dumb. A typical blondie. Always indulging herself in alcohol, beautiful clothes, and other vain pleasures.
Well, I mean, we really are racking up the typical horror movie cast of teens, aren't we?
She was luckily born into a wealthy family and raised by doting parents. People call her sweetheart or honey, nothing else. Now we are going to bonfire camping area, right? Where's our guide? Just to be clear, Uncle Eli lent us the place, but he did also mention it's a bit neglected, so you know what to expect. When we get there, clean up the house and leave the best bedroom to me. You can choose from the rest.
Michael will be glad to help you, sweetie.
But please never talk again.
Take Anne with you. A girl would know to attend to details. One day, she will pay for her doings. One day.
They were all dead. Their heads were hung at the treetop. It wasn't till a week later were they found by other campers. Murderer? No, there was no murderer. At least nobody has ever seen one. Some said it was done by a person who has long lost his humanity, that he was possessed by some demonic spirits and therefore immortal.
That doesn't stop him from still being the murderer. If someone did it, then they did it.
Michael, you fool! Stop telling such a dumb story. Come maintain the bonfire, idiot.
Oh, but I haven't finished the story.
It sounded like a bad story anyway, Michael. You might as well stop while you're ahead.
No, I mean, all right, on my way. Hey, do you guys smell anything? Something quite gross, like, putrid? Oh, fuck! Oh gosh, I just saw it! It's viscera?
Okay, I think that whatever he just saw has nothing to do with his car sickness, okay?
Jeez, F you! Don't throw up on me, Michael, you damn jerk! Ugh!
Step back. This is a badger. Judging from the degree of putrefaction, it has died at least a week ago. Blondie, did your uncle mention any beasts living in the woods? Blondie? Oh my goodness. They sneaked away again. In this very moment.
Well, I think so. She left with Freddy when Michael started puking.
Oh. You're naughty. Stop that.
Yeah, I can push this further. You see, I will.
Listen, I don't even watch horror movies. But obviously. The guys who sneak off to go have sexy fun times are the ones who get killed first.
Help! Help! Help!
Timekeeper, now that we have given the report, Madam Z said we won't have any other assignments for a while. It may be a little abrupt to ask, but I was wondering if you would like to take a heritage train ride with me.
I mean, sure, that's kind of out of the blue, but I don't mind going on a trip with you, Sonetto.
Please, trust me, this journey will be the best ever. Let's start off immediately and come back furtively, so nobody will know.
It's gonna be great, but no one can know about it?
No, thank you. I'm not interested.
No.
Okay, fine. Oh, wait, Angie, do you want to travel? Let's start off immediately and come back furtively so nobody will know.
Okay, but if you're asking everybody, then everybody's gonna know.
I'm flattered you asked, but I'm leaving for assignment soon, so I'm not gonna make it.
Really? That's a sad coincidence. I heard that you've worked so hard and have saved up so many unused leaves. You also have 2 days of outing permission.
It's a little creepy that you know that.
Oh, hey guys.
Us?
Yes, you guys. Our great Miss Timekeeper and her excellent assistant, Sonetto. Am I right?
Who? I have no idea who you're talking about.
Then there might be 2 explanations. 1, I got the wrong person. 2, this is your sense of humor.
What if it's just both? Wouldn't that be funny?
Such a puzzle. Deducting by the logic, we might be drowning in the latter one. You just made a joke. I don't find it funny, but considering I have an odd sense of humor, I can politely laugh at your joke.
I don't find it funny that you're pretending not to know what I'm talking about because you clearly don't want to talk to me.
Like this. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, how about we not bother with that?
This is super awkward.
Agreed.
Don't worry, Timekeeper. Although his manner is debatable, he's not a bad person. He was the one who received the Outstanding Contribution Award in the latest annual appraisal. Allow me to introduce...
No, wait! Don't use that name. Here with Timekeeper, just call me Horropedia, which I prefer.
Okay, so what's your real name then? Sonetto, you can tell me what you were gonna say. Don't mind him.
Okay, Mr. Horropedia. I've never heard of this nickname of yours.
It's a long story. I can share with you at another time. Now, let's get down to business. Have you guys heard of the myth of the Green Lake campsite?
Apparently I have a little. I don't really pay attention to stuff like urban legends, but I imagine in a place like this, you'd probably hear them either way.
Yeah, it was me. Given that you didn't know me, I sent it anonymously.
Which isn't weird at all, haha.
I don't see how these are correlated.
Well, of course they are. An anonymous envelope better triggers curiosity. And you are the most inquisitive person I know.
Didn't you worry that I might throw it away?
Honestly, I did. So I wrote to another 13 people. Now I have 6 maps. But don't be upset. Yours is the most intact one, so I selected it.
Thank you for your approval.
A mystery solved. No wonder I found the handwriting on the envelope familiar. I did some research on Green Lake campsite after piecing together the map. It was the map of one of the training bases of Zeno. They used to train their youth force there in the early 60s and deserted that base in the early 70s. It had been underused even before it was abandoned. It was more of a Boy Scout camping site than a military training base.
Exactly, Miss Sonetto. But this is the outdated version of the story now. This is not your fault. You haven't been in the headquarters for a long time, so you must have missed out on some first-hand information. Now, about the Green Lake campsite, we have some updates. That was a night in 1971, a night with pouring rain. Heavily and hastily, sheets of rain formed a barrier, isolating the woods from the outside world. In that rain, the communication center of Zeno lost contact with the Green Lake campsite.
Was it normal rain?
It was. Drops of water with dust falling from above. It didn't cause any illusions or unusual symptoms, but took away all the youth force stationed at the campsite. In the cabin they lived, people found clothes, blankets, even books left open on the table. What does not move or breathe stayed there as usual, but their owners, those living youngsters, disappeared from the woods like drops of dew under the sun. Since then, nobody has ever seen those youth force again. Zeno has not, nor Laplace, nor us. Green Lake Campsite has then become a ghastly and deserted land. Miss Sonetto, please put down your hands. They are hindering your ears from receiving information. You might then miss the climax.
She doesn't like scary stories, okay, Horropedia? She doesn't want to listen.
Thank you for the kind reminder.
It was an unforgettable night. 3 months later, all the missing members of the youth force came back to Zeno. They carried the smell of fungi and moist air, stepping into their dorm without making any noise. They claimed that they just came back from a tough mission in the rainforest. No one knew what the mission was. No one knew which rainforest they referred to. The personality of all those kids have changed.
The outgoing Bruno became speechless. The gentle Anna Queenie starts picking quarrels with others. They were not who they were, but no one could pin down the difference. Day after day, the smell of fungi and moist soil never disappeared. It lingered for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Till one night, grade 1 student Drea suddenly woke up from his dream.
A muddy tentacle stretching out beneath his bed, closed around his ankle and pulled him onto the floor. There, a face awaited him. A hideous face of a human-like creature with a bloody mouth.
Sonetto?
Sonetto, do you want to hold my hand? I could also make him go away. He doesn't have to keep telling us this spooky story.
Sonetto, easy. You're going to break your wand.
I know. I was just a bit caught off guard. It has never come to my mind that such a bizarre event would take place within an official institution.
Funny story, Mr. Horropedia. As an urban myth, however, the ending is way too clear and powerful. The element of drama ruins its authenticity. You're good at making stories. Next time you can be more meticulous. Huh?
She said, nice try, do better next time.
Zeno Armaments Academy. The best military talents training base at present. The members of Youth Force were relatively younger, with less combat experience and capability compared to those graduates. Still, they have received years of training as reserve soldiers. As we all know, Zeno would arm the youth force and the trainers with drill weapons for outings. It was nearly impossible to wipe out a youth force in the territory of Zeno without being noticed by the Academy.
I see. So it's not true, just a made-up story. Miss Tooth Fairy, did you come back from the trip?
I've rerouted my journey to a new destination. My companion suggested us to meet at the Foundation first, so I came back earlier.
Anything wrong with the original destination?
It's fine and safe, but now I have a better place to go. It's a place of myths and danger. There once lived many adolescents. With any luck, I will embrace a harvest of baby tea.
No way. The place you are heading is...
It's Green Lake Campsite.
But wasn't it a story? A story made up by Mr. Horropedia?
He made up part of it, such as the bloody hand underneath the bed and the midnight screaming. Except for those, the rest is exactly the same as I know.
But as As you just said, in their own training base, it's almost impossible for the youth force to be...
It proves that Green Lake Campsite is out of this world, a place worth visiting.
You're 3 minutes and 15 seconds late, Miss Tooth Fairy. No worries. I didn't waste my time waiting. We need more people to join us. Angie and Adolf have turned me down, but Vertin and Sonetto haven't walked away yet.
Oh, you mean we have the option to walk away? You're not just gonna follow me back to the dorms?
I am trying to win them over. I think I'm almost there. Now, they are really attracted by the Green Lake, so we are starting off soon.
Attracted? Pardon me, Mr. Horropedia. We did not plan to go there, and we certainly do not feel any strong attraction to that place.
So is his name just John? He's like, don't call me John, that's so boring and normal.
Oh, really? But Vertin seems to be very attracted.
Or am I mistaken about the look on her face?
Timekeeper!
I am kind of attracted indeed.
Yeah, okay, so this is... definitely would have sounded better if they said interested. But sure.
See that? I am right.
I'm curious. I'm not attracted. But calm down, Horropedia.
I'm glad to see you in an adventurous spirit, Miss Vertin.
Great! Take your suitcase, pack your clothes, don't forget to bring 2 novels to kill time.
Very specific. How fast a reader do you think I am?
Now, let's take the hands of our 2 new partners. Journey on!
Please, wait a minute!
Thank you for the letter, Emily. Now, we are bringing our driver friends the latest weather forecast. Ohio is having a sunny week, with a comfortable level of humidity and 0 chance of rain.
Sorry, I forgot to switch off the inbuilt radio. Sit tight and put on your seatbelt. Hold the hands of people sitting next to you. If necessary, close your mouth, then clench your teeth.
Should I be scared about your driving skills, Tooth Fairy? If I have to clench my teeth and hold hands with my seatmates? You're kind of scaring me.
You can do as I said, or not. I was mainly talking to them.
Yes, madam.
Yes, Miss Tooth Fairy. Are those little winged elves still nagging you? I remember you were troubled by them as early as I was in school.
They are still there. They have never left there. The good thing is that they can't distinguish lies. They spend every second of their life overhearing me and totally believe what I say. As long as they hear me say, cover your mouth and clench your teeth, they will never attack you.
We all owe Mr. Campbell a big thank you for this. All of his teeth were stolen when he was with Miss Tooth Fairy. That's when humans finally realized how vindictive and vengeful those little things are. They stepped across the world for the cure. Eventually, they found a solution.
Mr. Campbell? Who is this person, and what happened to him?
He is my brother. I am also a Campbell, Miss Campbell, while he is a Mr. We shared a roof when we were little. I was cursed for eating a tooth fairy. It and its fellows swore to steal all my teeth.
Well, yeah, I imagine any kind of fairy would be vindictive. Why did you eat a tooth fairy?
At first, they did it. I ate 9 fairies and lost 11 baby teeth.
Did you, like, eat the first one by accident and all the other ones on purpose because they were coming after you? Or did you eat the first one on purpose as well?
My parents soon found out. They ordered a special tooth brace for me, in case I lose all my baby teeth and become a horrific old lady.
Okay, but, like, your parents know that when your baby teeth fall out, you grow adult teeth, right? You know, it's not that bad. If they stole all your adult teeth, that would be a problem.
In their second attack, those tooth fairies failed to steal the teeth from Miss Campbell, so they rushed to Mr. Campbell. His teeth disappeared in a flash, and he never had one since then.
Okay, then. You know, if there's some lingering magic going on, then okay. But in a general sense, losing your baby teeth is not the end of the world.
People said it was the curse of the tooth fairy. Just like in books, the flying human-like critters are bigoted. Once gained, they will keep the love and hatred at heart forever.
In other words, they hold grudges eternally.
I'm so sorry, Miss Tooth Fairy. I shouldn't have asked.
Don't worry, sweetie. My brother now has his own teeth. He lives a stable life. The past is in the past. And I don't really think he was cursed. I've never heard the Tooth Fairy swore at him. Neither have I found any mark on him that can be detected by Arcanum. Instead of being cursed, what he suffered is more likely to be a congenitally missing tooth, a term defined in human medical science.
I know that case. I just never thought Mr. Campbell lost his because of this. None of my classmates or instructors ever doubted the authenticity of such a curse when they gossip of such things.
SPDM is a community of a bunch of young arcanists and several instructors.
If there's a magical possibility for something, why would you even bother considering a mundane reason?
For those kids, a curse is more common than a disease diagnosed by human medical science.
As a result, they neglected what they can't comprehend and only learned the story from a one-sided perspective. Soon enough, rumors started to spread.
But that was a curse. A trouble that you can't easily shake off once you were put under. People could hardly forget that. If tooth fairies could curse his sister, they could also curse him. Everything came naturally. That was it.
Kids were ignorant for lack of knowledge, yet adults were ignorant for their cognitive inertia. In a story where truth and falsity are mingled together, it is hard to tell which is which.
After all, life is not a show. You won't have a narrator to warn you of the dangers ahead.
Go away! Leave here!
You were saying, Horropedia?
Careful!
Timekeeper? Miss Tooth Fairy? Are you alright?
We're good. Don't worry. Cover your mouth and nose. Get out of the car.
Is everyone okay? Did somebody get hurt? Timekeeper, you...
Go away! Go! Go away! Get out of my woods!
Well, sir, we can't even if we wanted to. You just made us crash our car. So now we can't go anywhere.
I heard it. I heard it. I've heard the gods' will. Oh, God. Oh, God. I will guide your children. I will guide them. Guide them away from the demons. From the land of demons.
Dilated pupils, disordered speech, and a body temperature of 3 degrees higher than the normal level. Presumably, he has taken some stimulants or substandard potions.
His sanity has been taken away. We need to knock him out.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
My sword sharp,
waiting for my chance.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
Bad Rose. Die.
I believe in you.
Oh, I can't take affirmative.
Sempre caro mi supersterno cole.
Fine.
He fainted out. Problem solved. But my car broke down. We have to walk there.
No problem, Miss Tooth Fairy. I took the map with me before we got out. But there is smoke coming out of your car. Is it alright?
There is a chance it will explode, and it will not be the first car that we have seen explode.
Don't worry, Vertin. My brother bought an insurance. The brokers will soon contact him.
This must be the camp.
I sniff conspiracy in the air. What will happen here? Murder? Sacrifice? Spy attack? Or evocation? Let me see. What do we have here?
These things have been left here catching dust, and I see no footprints or any signs of activity. Seems like it has been deserted for a long time. Iron buckets, felling axes, picnic mats. Considering we are in a campsite, it is only normal to expect these tools to be here. What is this?
Anything? Have you found anything, Sonetto?
Something is buried in the ground. Right here.
A box? Made of iron or aluminum. It looks like a candy box. Judging from the rust, it has been buried here for 4 to 5 years. A kid's candy box? No, adults can love candies too. Looking at it from a different angle, is its owner still alive? What happened to the person here? Why was this box buried with a battered magazine?
From the traces of activity here, it's probably been left by its indiscreet owner. Wait. This is the Green Lake campsite. We just met a madman who called himself an oracle. He drove people away from the land of demons. Open it. If this is from a brutal crime, there might be some evidence inside.
We are all ears, Miss Vertin.
This is not a candy box. It is a pill box. Correction. It is an empty pill box.
You're back, Miss Tooth Fairy. What did you find when you explored the campsite?
Roughly the same as here. Near the woods, there's a place for firewood cutting. More traces left by critters can be found near the woods than here. I also found the teeth and claw marks of giant critter, as well as some excretion.
That is to say, one gigantic critter inhabits here? If not more?
Yes, that's why I came back here. Watch out for the critters. We may have stepped in their territory.
We're always stepping in critters' territory. They're everywhere. Well, that's got a lot of eyes, that's for sure.
Yeah, I understand. I'll tell them to be careful, yes. Thank you for your advice. Bye. Angie, come in. This is the file that the timekeeper submitted. It's about the storm. Please hand it to the research department.
Affirmative. I will bring it to them.
Next month, your squad will be dispatched to North America to join Zeno for a joint mission. The tactical unit under the timekeeper will be replaced by the 3rd squad. Please complete the handover procedure before you leave. By the way, your application for the outing permission has been permitted. The document will be posted to your door mailbox by 7 p.m. tomorrow.
I'm very grateful for your help, Madam Z.
You're welcome. Get some good rest. Don't forget to remind your team members that actions outside areas mentioned in the application will not be allowed. They need to return back to the headquarters by the specified time and check in once they're back.
Doesn't really sound like a very carefree vacation period, huh? You can only go to this place that you said you were going to. Nowhere else.
I will, Madam Z. I will look after them.
Off you go. Oh, hey, Angie. I heard that Tooth Fairy has returned to the Foundation. Please tell her to come by my office when she's available.
Yeah, no can do. She's already gone again.
Miss Tooth Fairy? I suppose she has gone by now. On my way here, I saw Joshua and Vertin were with her. They seem to be planning to travel.
Joshua is not as boring a name as John. Joshua is fine. But he still really wants to be Horropedia, so I guess I'll just let him have that.
Joshua? To travel?
But he didn't submit his travel application form.
No. I haven't received his outing application.
I knew it. She's like, that can't be true. He still has to be in the building somewhere. He didn't say he was leaving, and we didn't say he was allowed to leave. He wouldn't break a rule. You know, not with Vertin, notorious rule breaker.
Which means...
He did have some past records of violation, such as being late, absent from duty, and taking actions without permission. His past records means that his outing application will not be permitted.
And he knew that, but he wanted to go anyway, so what's the point of submitting an application if you know it's gonna be denied?
He must be well aware of it. That's why he wasn't even bothered to apply for one.
My, no wonder he always said, let's start off immediately and come back furtively so nobody will know.
Don't be nervous. Our priority now is to get them back and minimize the possible consequences. Angie, do you know where they're going?
He mentioned... I'm trying to recall. It's, Green Lake. They were heading to Green Lake campsite.
Green Lake? You mean the Green Lake campsite established by Zeno?
Yes, Madam Z.
It's even worse now. I'm sorry, Angie. Please inform the 7th and 5th squad to stand by. We'll head out at any time.
Yes, I'll fetch them now.
Hello? Is it the Liaison Department of Zeno Armaments Academy? I am Z. Please put me through Lieutenant Banya.
was that? Did someone scream? My god, Jason. We have to check it out. I know they like to fool around, but we are here now.
Michael, stay here and take a rest. Shh. Don't make any noise.
You stay in the tent, you be as quiet as humanly possible, and hopefully you don't get stabbed next as we leave you here alone.
Alright. They will all be fine, huh?
Hope so.
Blondie? Blondie? Stop playing hide and seek. This is not funny.
Wait. Look over there.
Blondie? No. Freddy? Are you there? Not funny at all. Not cool. You two always like to spook people like this. I will not believe.
Oh, there he is!
Han, stay back!
Yeah, those are some maniacal serial killer grunts in the background.
What the hell was that? The stories are all true. All true. How is that possible? It is not in compliance with the laws of nature.
Oh no! No, 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 this is not happening! Oh Lord!
No more crying, Anne. Stand up. Run! I will look out for you. Run!
They... both of them are dead! My god! Jason, the blood is all over the place!
Don't think too much. Don't look back. Run! Speed up!
Jason, head down! No! Don't! Evans! Jason!
Damn, that is one sharp knife if you're just whoop, chopping the head straight off.
Damn it, it's catching up!
It's moving too fast. I've never seen a critter this big. Not only the size, its strength and speed are also much enhanced from what we learned in the Arcane Creatures class. It took Miss Toothfairy's velvet pocket. We have to bring it down before it's too late.
Horropedia, do you have some cobweb bullets to trap it?
Only one left. Are you sure we have to fight it in the woods? We don't have an edge. The campsite was completely destroyed within 15 seconds. I don't suggest that we kill ourselves in this way.
According to the map, there is the other campsite built in a wider region. We can fight it there. Turn left here. Keep going for 100 meters, and then cross the bush.
Whoa!
Shoot that bullet. It's going to get you.
What a pity. I was thinking of catching something else.
Yeah, well, if you die, then what good is that bullet gonna do you?
Excellent! It's trapped. The bush is right over there. Follow me. Let's speed up.
No! 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 Don't! Don't get closer! No, don't! Wait! You people are...
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude. My god, what has happened here?
But yeah, listen, we're getting chased by a monster, you're doing something strange over here, and now you're also getting chased by a monster. Have fun!
A crazy murderer? Student campers? Oh, this is much more interesting than I expected!
Protect the victims. Get ready to fight.
Who are you? And the bushes? Why did you come out of the bushes?
Worry not, miss. Please get behind. You're safe with us.
No, that's my friend. And they aren't...
I understand. They deserve a decent funeral. After I take care of this demonic creature.
Listen, guys, I'm sorry for interrupting your film shoot, but we are legitimately being chased by a monster.
May the peace be with us.
Sonetto, calm down.
Oh no! Don't bury me! I don't want to die!
What?
This taste of cherry syrup is killing me.
You're still alive?
Huh? Of course. What kind of question is that?
But you were vomiting blood, and that gentleman over there doesn't even have a head attached to his body.
That's a prop. It looks like a real one. Nicely done. You add bloody taste substitute into the cherry syrup, which makes it smell like the real blood. Be prudent about the dosage, because it's slightly addictive. You've used too much.
What on earth is happening?
Oh, you'll get it eventually, Sonetto. It's fine.
This is a theater, or a filming site. These young people are busy with their business, while we just interrupted them.
I'm Anne. Are you two the actors Jennifer recruited?
I'm afraid I don't know this Jennifer you are referring to.
Ah, my bad. She sometimes goes by the name Blondie. It was just me who always calls her Jennifer.
Damn it, you idiots! Get your ass up! There's no way we can use this take!
Well, yeah, obviously, but, you know, you can calm down.
Here she comes. Sorry, excuse me.
Listen, Blondie, if you're about to get really mad at us or something, you could have put up signs around the area, like, you know, filming in progress, keep out. But it still wouldn't have stopped us, because again, we were being chased by a big monster.
You! Who are you?
Vertin.
No, that's not what I'm asking!
Huh? Are you asking me? I am Horropedia.
That's also not what she's asking.
And you are... the big one? The athlete? The smaller one? The fool? And the slim one? The scholar? The only girl who's standing here?
It seems like the first girl who lay down. I'm talking about you, right. A blondie.
What the hell? What is in your shrinked brain? I'm asking who the hell you are, why you are here, and what do you break into my film site for?
Film?
Yes, we were in the middle of shooting a movie. A horror movie. Jennifer is our director and playwright. Is that the word?
Horror movie? Here? Where's your gear? What's the story?
What's your business here?
What? Aren't you confident enough?
The gear is right here! In the script too! Take a good look at it, smartass!
You don't have to let him talk you into things.
Recorder CCD TR57? The latest version! A pretty one! It costs quite a lot and has many features. Optical camouflage outer shell, long standby time for operating independently, and hand gesture triggered flashlights and lighting adjustments. Wow! It's the first time to see a real one, other than those advertisements printed on magazines. What a coincidence. How do you use the flash?
Hey! Wait! Take your hands off me!
With a snap, a wave, or adjusting your glasses? Or an applause?
Let go of me!
It's the applause! Now it's easier.
Listen, I don't think Horropedia has too many, like, social niceties in his head, you know? He just goes with his own flow. And right now, that's investigating your camera.
Unbelievable! What the hell do you think you're doing? Piss off!
Yeah, so anyway, that's what we were doing.
5 minutes, 31 seconds. The sticky bullet should have been 4 times more powerful than this, but still within my estimation.
Hey, Blondie, clap your hands!
God damn it, for freak's sake! Look what you brought here! My camera!
Well, sorry about that. Also, the way they censor words in this game is kind of inconsistent as well. Like, why is piss off okay and damn is suddenly a curse word? Well, whatever.
Good. Now it's time.
I will assist you to keep the battle under control. Forward! 私にお任せください。うわ Don't worry about me.
It escaped, taking my precious collection away.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get it back eventually.
Nah, there's no way to follow it. The trees it pushed down have blocked the path. This would take us some time. That was definitely not your usual critter. Miss Tooth Fairy, what kind of traces did you find earlier?
Most of them are left by medium and small critters. Claw marks of giant critters are clear, but few. There's probably one critter of such immense size. Besides, we need to offer an explanation to that lady.
Of course.
Why are you all staring at me? Do I have something on my face or my clothes?
Hey, you did get your camera ruined.
Camera? My god, the roll films are ruined too.
There, Jennifer. Perhaps I can try piecing it together and fix it for you. Would it help you to feel better?
It's no use. Everything in it is gone, every take I took.
Yeah, like what Anne said, don't be sad. Thanks to your generosity, none of us were injured.
Horropedia, this is not the time.
What did you just say?
I'm trying to comfort you. Don't glare at me. Actually, I think this is unnecessary, but they made me.
Well, clearly, Joshua, you're not good at comforting people.
See? Behind me. The girl with the hat and the girl in the white. Huh?
Unnecessary? You think it's unnecessary? Do you have even the slightest idea of what you have destroyed? Make your four eyes useful and look at these. What do you think they are?
All right, calm down. Let's be reasonable. If you were mad because of your movie, I am really sorry. But at that very moment, I thought our safety mattered the most. Also, I have good news for you. This recorder is meant for taking daily family videos. The clips taken by it aren't nearly enough to be called a movie.
That is not good news, and it is not reassuring, Horropedia.
So, to some extent, I just prevented you from shooting a disastrous movie. If you are looking for any financial compensation, please talk to the girl with the hat.
Excuse you! You're the whole reason we're here in the first place. It is not my problem.
Come again? Who is going to make a disastrous movie? No! Don't change the subject! Movies! Ha, no, I'm not raging over some movies. I don't care about this shit at all.
Did that just censor the stupid and not the shit? I think they placed that in slightly the wrong place.
You think money can get you out of trouble? It doesn't even come close. That was a limited collaboration product of Recorder and Lucas. You can only find 3 of these all over the world. Only 3!
Well, and now there's 2.
It's more valuable than any jewelry or luxury handbags. The suede decoration on it alone can buy 200 of your stupid head, dumb. My makeup! What are you sticking there for? Go clean the broken trunks and branches off the path. We have to get back to the cabin as soon as possible. I have no desire to catch a cold in the rain.
This is not a safe place for you. Get back to the town, find a hotel, and take a hot shower. My students and I will escort you to the main road at the edge of the woods and arrange a car for you. If any of you have symptoms like an itchy throat or rising temperature, please buy some Robitussin or a similar drug at the nearest pharmacy.
Ugh! No, I'm not leaving. The movie is not finished. As long as you take care of that big monster, I can continue with my project to get that shit movie done.
They did! They are censoring the stupid. This is interesting creative decision. But I'll let you do whatever it is you're doing.
But we don't have the camera.
Camera, you dumb girl. You have no idea what we are doing here, so don't tell me what to do if the best you could do is handcraft some props.
Staying here is really not a wise choice for you. It is very dangerous, and you can't protect yourselves.
It's our right to stay here. You can't just expel us.
You are, of course, entitled the right to stay, Miss Blonny. But I hope you could keep in mind that you and your friends are in grave danger. The Green Lake campsite is not a place for fun.
Especially not when it rains. Right after the weather forecast said it was not gonna rain all week.
You should stay with us, for the sake of your safety. The rain is getting heavier. We might catch a cold. Let's clean up the road and head for the shelter.
All this gibberish to scare us off. Come here, Freddy! Go into the campsite and see if you can find some axes for us.
Kids, if you find any teeth, please pick them up and hand them to me.
Hurry up, Freddy! I'm freezing!
The lock has been broken. Those are bite marks from small critters. They might have nested inside.
Well, this place looks like a dump. It wouldn't be surprising if there were critters everywhere.
This damn place has power supply? Who'll pay for the bill?
Good question.
Maybe it has underground cables, or it's powered by some generation sets left by Zeno. Wait. Stop here. To your right, by the corner of the stairway, there are 3... No, at least 3 of them.
They're getting closer! Blondie, take your friends away!
Watch out.
I will do as asked. Hey!
Well, that's not fair.
Take advantage of adversity.
If you ever see a zombie, don't forget, keep stabbing it until it stops moving.
I will do as asked. Forward! Go! Take advantage of adversity. Target locked. I will do as asked. One rabbit, two rabbits. Yeah! What a great season! 私にお任せください.
A tooth for a tooth.
Time to admire the cherry blossom. One rabbit, two rabbits.
Feel its pain and know its regrets.
I will do a word.
An eye for an eye.
Take advantage of adversity. Ha!
Great!
What I'm thinking is...
Strange. I remember I left it here. Where's the camera?
Are you looking for something? Perhaps I can help.
No one asks for your help. Go away. If you have nothing better to do, go clean the house up. I need a place to rest.
Yes, sure, you must be tired. Don't worry, I will take care of it.
And hey, maybe while she was cleaning, she'll find the camera that you don't want her to help look for.
Let me give you a hand, Anne.
That'd be great! The tools are in the closet. This won't take us long.
Are you sure? Again, this place is a mess.
So, you guys are really the investigators from the St. Pavlov Foundation?
What is St. Pavlov Foundation?
No way! You've never heard about St. Pavlov Foundation?
St. Pavlov Foundation is an official institution that takes in and organizes arcanists, Anne. My friends and I work for them. We will try our best to keep everyone here safe.
I've never met a real one. What do you guys normally do? Taking humans for subject research? Roaming around to snoop on the political parties? Are those stories true?
God damn. And we wonder why people like Forget-Me-Not are like, actually, people suck. Arcanists are also just people, Michael.
Human subject research? Political parties? Pardon me, I don't follow you. We will never do harm to any human. It's strictly stipulated.
Save your bureaucratic rhetoric, little girl.
Dude.
I've read those books. I know you've done some dirty things. Tell me.
I've read books. I don't care that they might have been gossip magazines or fiction. I read it in a book, so it has to be true.
Shut your face, Michael. I recruited you to play the fool, not asking you to really be one. Don't bring disgrace on us for going to Vine State College with you.
You are all students from Vine State College?
Yes. Faculty of Filmmaking. This fool here is a chemistry student. The big guy over there is an art student on English literature and poetry. It's one of my assignments to make a movie during the semester break. So I hired every useless meathead available and traveled all the way to this shoot just to shoot a stupid horror movie.
Stupid horror movie? I thought you loved horror movies.
Ew! Don't disgust me. Who would possibly have interest in the movies filled with characters in sweat and dust and presenting zero romance or any nice costumes?
So, like, was horror the assigned theme then? Or why are you making a horror movie?
You mean you are not interested in horror movies, but determined to film one here?
Yeah, listen, you've confused and horrified Horropedia.
You tell me. They are cliched, meaningless, but easy to make.
I suppose.
They are the easiest option for this assignment. That's it. I've never liked any of them.
I feel like doing like a rom-com or something would be easier because you wouldn't need to have, you know, all of the blood stuff. You wouldn't have to get any of that prepared.
Oh, I see. That's why you selected this awful script, all these beautiful but useless props, and such an untrained cast.
Oh, what did you say? Awful script?
Well, I've read your script. It is illogical and dull. The conflicts are not strong enough. Or we can call it a classic, but in another word, it's stale. I really wonder, how did you get admitted to the filmmaking faculty? The admission criteria for Vine State College should be quite difficult to meet.
Damn. He said your work is boring and cliche and honestly pretty pathetic. How did you get into university? I would maybe tone that back a little bit, Joshua.
You! What do you know about filmmaking? You're no one but a spawn of the Foundation like those bodyguards my daddy has!
Come on, relax, Blondie. If your dad didn't sponsor the 2 library buildings, you would not be here studying filmmaking.
Wow. Okay, Nippo baby. You can't just say that to someone.
And you look exactly like an arcanist when you get mad. Don't. It's not a good look.
How does one look like an arcanist? What does that even mean?
Say that again? Think you can take a punch from me? I'm not in a good mood today. I just lost a camera, so you can keep on pissing me off if life was being too good for you!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Normally you wouldn't be so mad over a little joke like this. Are you making a fuss now because your arcanist friends got your back?
Jason, Jennifer's trying to finish a project. You shouldn't be mean to her. And Jennifer, please don't get into a fight with him. Isn't he your friend?
If they're friends, then she needs better friends.
I thought friends won't say hurtful words to each other. I don't understand. Is this the way people make friends in the outside world?
I will knock off every tooth in your mouth and give them away to that crazy teeth collector! Only in this way can your empty head remember how much I hate being called an arcanist!
Damn, she is really going in on him.
But you are always an arcanist. Although you've tried every means to be a human, it won't change your identity.
However much you despise us, many brilliant playwrights are arcanists.
Mr. Horropedia, please stop making this worse.
Yeah, he's not really helping.
You jerk!
Quiet. If you don't shut up now, I will shut you all up forever.
Damn, Tooth Fairy, okay? You gonna steal all her teeth, are you?
Miss Anne has a point. This is not how friends get along. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not here to fight. We need to cooperate. I don't expect you to love each other, But no more fights. I don't care whether you are arcanist or human. Now sit back on the sofa, everyone.
I'm sorry, Miss Tooth Fairy.
I'm sorry too. I should have stopped them. Blonnie, is Anne also recruited as an actress? She is not as restless, energetic as your classmates.
No, she isn't. She's a local villager. We met by the edge of the woods. As well as Rod, the one that plays the butcher. That's everyone in my crew. Now, if your curiosity has been well satisfied, leave! I need a break.
Sorry to interrupt you when you're not in a good mood. Actually, Rod didn't come here. He's hospitalized. Do you remember?
Rod's not here, so who's the butcher?
He's not here? Then who played the butcher?
Isn't he another actor you hired? Together with Anne in the town near the woods?
No. I've never looked for any other actors. The only new actor I hired is Anne, because she looks almost like a twin to Anna, and Anna is absent because of her stomach flu. Oh, wait. Right. Anna is in hospital because of her stomach flu, which was a result of that toad bark stew she had with Rod. So, Rod was not in the car with us when we left.
Holy Mother of God.
That is... We've been with a butcher whose identity is unknown to all of us.
Jennifer, don't worry. I will protect you.
How is this possible? When did this place get so dark? What time is it now? Hey, Freddy, stop whining and take a look at the clock!
Okay. Afternoon. 1 p.m. Is that... No, that butcher is going to slaughter us. He is truly a cold-blooded murderer.
Don't freak out, Freddy. A murderer is not someone you frequently meet. We're not shooting a horror movie.
I mean, you kind of were, though. That's literally why you're here.
Actually, you are.
Right?
A giant monster? A fake friend of yours? A sudden nightfall? Anything here not like a horror movie?
Darren, aren't you being paranoid enough? Do you want the situation to get messier? You, sit down. I will go check the electrical panel and fix it. It will bring back the light and restore your sanity.
Okay, but going by yourself is always a bad idea.
Negative from me. Those who remain alone in a horror movie never end up safe and sound. If the butcher is really lingering outside the door, you will be his first blood.
Yeah, you should probably let Horropedia make all the decisions. As long as they're Tooth Fairy approved.
Although you are rude, impolite, and suspected of ancestry discrimination, I suggest you to take someone with you for the sake of your safety.
Oh, it's not suspected. He's full-blown discriminatory. Have you heard him talk?
Oh, back off, you troll!
He really didn't do that on purpose, did he?
What on purpose?
He said and did all the things you shouldn't be doing. We are in a horror movie. His actions are like taking some sleeping pills, putting the noose around his neck, and shooting himself in the head.